Well, greetings guys. The Sims 3 is an absolutely awesome game, but it has so many introductory videos at the beginning that it just feels like it is sucking your life away sometimes. It's got 3 introductory videos, like logo things, then it's got that kind of like video of the city, the overview, and then you've got the loading screen, which takes ages to get past. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can mod your game to get past these loading screens a lot quicker and into the game so you can enjoy it. So, you know what we got to do. Okay, so how do we mod our copy of The Sims to remove those videos? Now, some people like long, detailed installation videos, and some people like short, snappy, straight to the point ones. So I'm going to try and give you the best of both worlds here. I'm going to tell you how you do it in 2 sentences, and then if you're the kind of person that likes to do it quick, you can just go and do it. Please like the video and subscribe. Cheers. And then after that, I'm going to give you the more detailed version. Basically, the quick version is you need to go to this link here. I'm going to call it link number 2 in the description to grab this mod by EllaCharmed and follow the instructions. Download this file here that says no intro maxes, put that into your mods folder, and you're ready to go. There's the quick installation version. If you don't have a mods folder, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know how to get all this, that's fine, because I'm going to talk you through it right now. Now, modding your Sims, the Sims 3 is going to take 2 steps. We need to prepare our game to be modded, and then we need to put the actual mod in that will skip the introductions. Okay, so we're going to go through 1 step at a time. Now, you're going to need to find your Sims folder where all the settings are kept, and to do that you need to go to Documents or My Documents, depending on your version of Windows. You need to find your Electronic Arts folder, and if you're struggling to do that, then just go sort by name and then just look alphabetically. And inside Electronic Arts, depends how many games you've got by that particular company, but you'll find one called The Sims 3, and you click in there and just keep that open for a minute, because we're going to be putting the mods in here in a minute. Now, if you look in the description, I've got a link called Link 1, and that takes you to a website called Mod The Sims Info. Now, if you type modding The Sims 3 modding into Google, you get a whole bunch of different websites that will help you through the modding process. There's some really good ones around, but I felt that this one was the best because it had the most detail and the most kind of information. So if you have any problems getting these mods to work, then have a look. I'll put a question in the comments if you like, and I'll help you as best as I can. But the site where I'm telling you to get this stuff from has got some really detailed troubleshooting guides for you. Now, just one thing I will tell you before we start downloading stuff is make sure your copy of The Sims 3 is updated to the latest patch. And if you in the Sims launcher, when you initially run the game from here, you get that little launcher, and I think the bottom option on the left is update the game. Just make sure that is up to date. As of today, which is the 21st of June, I think it's version 1.55, something like that. Anyway, so have a look in link 1, and it's called Game Help Installing Sims Package Files, because there's actually 3 different types of mod files for The Sims, and the ones we're interested in today is the package type. I'll be talking about different types in future videos. And you need to scroll down. If you want to read through this kind of stuff, feel free, because it gives you lots of interesting and useful little tips. But the link you're looking for is this one here that says download, and you'll click there, and it'll give you a zip file. Now, entirely your choice how you want to work here. You can save this to your desktop or save it to an area on your computer and then open it and extract it. To do that, you'll need some sort of zip program. Most people have one, but WinRAR, WinZip, ZZip, any of those will do, or 7-zip. Or you can just open it in the program itself, which is what I'm going to do. So I haven't actually saved this to my computer. I've just opened it up, and that's so I'm not going to have multiple copies of everything everywhere. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that Sims folder again, and I'm going to have that on my left, and I'm going to have this zip folder on the right. And all you need to do to prepare your game for package mods is drag this mods folder into The Sims 3. Now just be careful as you drag it in, if you're using this method, that you don't accidentally put it in one of these other folders. It needs to go into the root directory, so when you release it, you then get this mods folder added to the folder that you are currently in. And if you just peek inside it, you'll see we've got 2 folders and a little config file here that will help your game works smoothly. You can close down the zip file now, so we're not going to need that one again. If you just pop into this packages folder, this kind of preparation package file actually comes with 2 free mods for you. One of them is called No Build Sparkles, which means when you're building walls and stuff, you don't get those little magical sparkles. If you want that, leave it in there. If you don't want it, delete it. And I'm going to hit delete and remove it. Then we've actually got one called No Intro dot package, which tells you it's a package file, and this actually removes the intro, but it doesn't remove all the intro. It doesn't remove that Maxis one, you know, the little globe. So this one will kind of half work, but we're actually going to replace it with a slightly better one. By the way, if you can't see the dot package and you can only see the no intro bit, you need to change the settings of your folder to allow you to see what type of files are. And if you're going to be working with mods regularly, I suggest you leave it like that way permanently, because you do want to be able to see file types when you're doing kind of things like this and shifting files around. So I'm actually going to delete this package file as well, because we're going to replace it with a slightly better one. Now, if you go back to Mod The Sims and look in the description of this particular video, look at link 2. Link 2 is going to give you the mod that we actually need, the up-to-date one that's going to skip those introductions. Obviously, this is the 21st of June 2013. If you're watching this in 6 months' time, you might want to have a little search around and see if this one still works, but as of right now, it does. And it's by a lovely lass, I assume, called EllaCharmed. And to download this, you will need to be a member of the site. In fact, you might need to be a member to download the previous one as well. I didn't test that, but you definitely do here. I had a slight issue when I registered, which is free. This isn't going to cost you any money. I registered and I tried to download the file and it wouldn't let me, and I had to sign out and I had to sign back in again. And when I signed back in, I had to make sure that the little checkbox that said keep me logged in was checked. So logging back out, logging back in, and then it's supposed to work. And you'll probably find that you're looking at the initial overview page, which looks like this. And if you just look in the middle of the screen where I've got my mouse now, you can see there's various links, install instruction, comments, and things like that. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comment section on here, or of course on the video that you're watching. And if you just go to the download link, you'll see some extra gumph, and then you've got a link to the download file here, and I'm going to click on that. And again, your choice. You can save it to your computer, or you can open it straight up, ready to copy in. And for the sake of speed, I'm going to just open it up like this. So I can now see the files inside the zip file, and you can see it's called No Intro Maxis.package, which means it's going to take the other introduction file off as well. And then I'm going to open back up that packages folder that we emptied before. So just to remind you, I'm now in Electronic Arts, The Sims, Mods, Packages. And I'm just going to pull that No Intro Maxis.package file into there, let it go, and that is it. That is the mod installed. And if we now go back to my copy of Origin, or your copy of Steam, or however you've got the copy of Sims on your system, you hit play. And up comes The Sims. It'll give you the game launcher as usual. There is a way of skipping past that, and I'll maybe talk about that in a previous video. By the way, I haven't only played 1 hour of The Sims, if you're wondering. I normally play it through Steam, but I've actually, because of the recent sale, actually, I copied my stuff across to Origin instead. But if we hit play, through the power of magic, or the magic of modding, you will now find it will skip all of those introductory logos, skip that introductory cityscape, and we're straight into that loading screen. So hurrah. By spending 5 minutes installing a little mod, you have now saved a good 30 seconds to a minute of your time every time you play The Sims, and it removes that little irritation wherever you load up the game. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please do give the video a like and do subscribe, because I'm hoping to put together a whole bunch of videos on modding The Sims and things like that. Thank you very much to the websites that I have featured, modthesims.info, and to the people that made the mods that I have used today. And thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.